Ooh. Heck yeah. We're sitting at 395 volts, no current. Our battery level is finding itself, and we are just shy of 80 Fahrenheit on battery temp. You guys don't care. Are you guys in here? Yeah, you're in here.
Oh, I thought you were talking to him.
No, I was going for the collaboration shot.
Those are cool.
You already see the sweep and everything?
Yeah, that looks really
it's
good.
still, the state of charge is finding itself, so the AEM is tapping that battery pack. Nice.
It looks really good illuminated too. Speedhut did a really good job on that. And it's neat now.
Yeah, so all these, like, these are kind of warning, or when you go green and you're either on regen or charging, even the backlit red or green dials here too. So even at nighttime he's driving, if he gets below 300 volts, danger zone of the pack, while hammering it with a low state of charge, it's all backlit and everything. So this is a really, really nice looking bezel, and it's going to fit right where it was before, just with a more modern and analog speedo and everything.
Well, it's cool you were able to reuse the old casing too.
Yeah, this is the exact casing. It already has brackets that mate with some of the studs that are in the back of this dash. So just as it was, we didn't have to chop this thing up and cause repaint or anything, just as it was. It's a new face.
Car's pretty much ready to go.
Yep.
We have been tasked to run some more plumbing though, which is a nightmare because now we gotta cool all the batteries.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do that right now, put a new radiator in for that, so another split system for the battery cooling. So tons of stuff going on there. Other than that, the car already rolls, it drives, it's pretty much ready to go. We're just waiting on a couple of small parts, and then it's going back to Bodie for fit and finish, and then it's going to come back to San Diego for interior.
Yep.
And
part of that is going to be we got the modern touch as far as rear view camera and nav and Apple CarPlay. Right?
That's right. He wants that above.
So because this because this windscreen is so stout. It's very wide and very short. There's a lot of real estate up here where there's nothing to see up here, so we're going to see if we can't find a nice ultra wide screen right here that has a backup camera feed, maybe has an Apple CarPlay, and I don't know where the speakers are in this thing, but he does want the ability to listen to and talk on the phone, and yeah, bring a little bit of a modern touch. This thing is EV. It's bringing itself in the future. Might as well have those other futuristic touches to it, right?
Absolutely.
Nice.
He wants to keep the interior very period appropriate, but we're going to hide a lot of those other things, so it's not like in your face. So he didn't want the digital display in the dash. He wanted it hidden away.
Well, there's not a lot of room back here anyway, right? There's all kinds of, I mean, you have your HVAC system, you have other important bits back there. I think some of the brake or steering boosters are in there. So yeah, this is nice and vacant up here.
Yeah, we also have a CD7, which is a display that's going to go into the dash. So when you open the dash, you could go through your telemetry, you could look at your batteries, you could basically do all the troubleshooting and see what the car has been doing as well. So everything's been logged, we have full logging on it, so we could upload that to a laptop. If there was ever an issue with the vehicle, we could go back in time and go, okay, what happened where? But that, once again, is going to be hidden in the dash. Tim does not want to see that kind of stuff. So, which I agree, this is kind of a nice old car, and I know it has a huge upgrade with the electric motor, but still inside, when you sit inside of it, you're going to be like, oh, it's kind of take you back in time.
Yeah.
With the old gauges. But let's take a look at the rest of what we got going on.
It's the retro looking future is what it is.
Mm-hmm. We got boxes of goodies.
Christmas came early. This all just rolled in like 20 minutes ago.
I can't believe it all showed up at once.
He just kept handing us stuff.
It's like, here's more stuff, more stuff. I ordered half this stuff on Friday.
It's Monday, by the way. What's in here?
It's supposed to be a radiator. Is it?
Nope,
No.
AM. VCU 300.
I've not seen one of these yet.
No? Well, sorry, Mitch, we're going to open up your box for you.
Quality inspection.
Yeah, I got to make sure it's there. There it is. This is AM's VCU 300, so vehicle control unit. This basically runs the entire car, BMSs, switches, relays, you name it, it'll do it.
You know what I like about these?
Significantly more substantial than the 200.
Yeah, it's quite a bit bigger.
I love that all connections are on one side.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about
If
it.
you need to tuck this thing into a corner that has a little bit of airflow so it doesn't get too hot, one side access, that's it. That's rad.
They phased out their 200 that is no longer available. The 300 is, and I believe there's going to be something called the VCU 270 or 275.
270, yeah,
275. That's going to be replacing the 200. But for now, we're on to the 300. So that is going to Mitch. What else do we got? Ooh, boxes.
More inputs and outputs of computing power.
Correct. A lot more. It's got like 4 times the computing power. What's in here? More stuff.
This will be a radiator.
Nope.
No, wrong again, huh?
Wrong
Oh, God.
again.
So 0 for 2, Dealey.
Ah.
Oh yeah, no, there's some radiators. Yeah, you got it. What's that for?
So this is going to be the radiator for our battery cooling system. I don't know if we mentioned this yet, but we are now going to be doing battery cooling on the Vic. So we got it up and running as a driving car, and we got the request then from the customer that, you know what, can you handle battery cooling for us? So, yeah.
Who's the
we can do
customer?
that. Customer is Tim Allen and, and Bodie Stroud and that gang down there.
Just one fan?
Hey, you don't have a lot
You
of
don't see the
fans,
size of the
dude.
radiator.
You need more fans.
And that little radiator's going to cool the whole battery pack.
Tiny.
We've got experience with these. We know they kick ass, so pretty happy with that.
Ah,
Oh, there's
effective.
one more.
Oh, you got more?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to see the fan? It's a fan, dude. It's cool. There you go.
It's the only thing that's going to make noise on this thing.
No kidding.
There you go.
That looks like for an RC car.
No kidding, huh? Well, basically, yeah.
Just an oversized classic
Oversized
RC car.
So this came in from the UK, your neck of the woods.
Oh yeah.
Good job packing it. It makes my life difficult.
Oh, I like it. Foam on the outside.
Well, I have a feeling I'm going to like this package.
Yes, you are. So many jokes to go off
Yeah,
of, by the way.
I left that.
I'm like, to do anybody?
Sometimes it's better to keep them up here.
I'm the one that wanted to say that, so.
That's what she said. That's what she Ooh,
Go.
Yeah.
tons of stuff.
Connectors on connectors on connectors. So we're ramping up production of our contactor boxes, and that's what all of this stuff is high voltage connectors, both ends. We got our low voltage connectors.
Tons of stuff.
So that's not
These are
Christmas
really
for us.
nice.
That's Christmas for other people that buy our PDUs.
Exactly. So these are just parts that go into our contactor box.
Oh, okay. What's this?
What is that?
I'm guessing there's hose in this box.
Oh, you know what? Right.
Yep. Oh, we got hose. We got black hose. We got clear hose. We got all
How many
sorts of
area
hose.
codes?
504-972-713. What you gonna do?
All right. Awesome. So
Fantastic.
this came in from HPS Performance. This is what we use for our cooling systems. So I like to personally use silicone hose. It's just more pliable. It's easier to work with.
You get decent bend radius on that, yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't kink as bad as.
You can,
And
if you,
where it
if
does.
you really try.
Yeah.
You got your nice 90-degree
Yep.
flow.
Pre-done,
High
and,
flow
and,
bands.
and some of them go from like 3/4 to what, 5/8?
Yep.
So we have a reducer in there as well. So tons of neat stuff. We like to use clear on the batteries because when we first prime and purge everything, want to make sure that all the air bubbles get out of the system. So if we have clear hose, we can take a look at it and make sure that there's fluid going through it and there's nothing binding up.
But you made sure to buy the hose that looks like there's still bubbles flowing through it.
I know, huh?
Okay.
With the blue coolant, it works pretty well. It looks pretty nice too on your.
So that's what's going into the actual inlet and outlet on the battery modules.
Each module,
That's
yep.
Each one of these. So we got 16 modules times 2, so 32 different connectors for the batteries back here.
Unless you're at a 100 pack,
Then there's 4 per cell. Yeah.
64
64
connections.
Oh
connections.
my gosh.
No big deal.
Oh, only what could go wrong? A leak?
All right, save the biggest till last.
What's in here? I'm guessing.
Has to be a radiator. Has to be.
Ooh, looks like a radiator. Hopefully it hasn't been kicked.
Packaging looks nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of a crapshoot buying radiators online, but
All right.
it looks pretty good. I do, but I got a dull. Hey, using the back side of it or something. There you go. Ooh.
Hey. Get that other radiator in, fan. Let's do it.
So this is for the Vic.
That's for the motor?
Yeah, for the motor. And we're gonna have to do a little bit of work on it. We're gonna go ahead and put different plumbing on the back because this is obviously for a car, for an ICE engine. We're gonna go ahead and plumb it to a smaller diameter hose so we can run all our AIMs.
I'm thinking serious though.
Got a few fins to straighten out, but other than that, I showed up pretty good.
Not too bad, yeah.
Actually, I'm not seeing anything too bad. Oh, there we go. There we go.
No big issue.
Plenty of cooling. Well, did we miss anything? Whatever. Got it all?
I think that's
Just
yeah.
fine.
I love it when a bunch of stuff comes in. Time to put this all together. That should do it.
Oh yeah.
May help if it wasn't upside down. There we go.
That's like a good fit.
Yeah, I'll be perfect. So we'll cap this off, put the AIM fittings on the end here. I'll have Al weld those up. Or Johnny, he's way better at welding aluminum than I am.
On the spot.
He's a master welder. I suck compared to him. Oh, how long you been welding for?
25 years? Something like that?
Basically, since you were a kid.
Yeah.
Very cool. What else we got?
That's kind of it, really. Most of the battery cooling, the large hoses are mostly already run. It's just going to be getting manifolds and plumbing those to each battery. When you plumb these, you got to plumb it like a sprinkler system. You can't plumb, into one battery, into the next, into the next, into the next, because obviously your last battery in the line is going to be cooking hot. So you got to do like even distribution through them all.
Pretty much a manifold.
Yeah, which is why the clear hose is so good. If you have one that has no flow or so far like away from the pump, there's no coolant getting to it, you'll know about it.
We have one event left. Oh, a couple more this year, but one coming up pretty quick with El Mirage. That's on the...
October 22nd, Sunday.
We're going to be running your bike.
We are,
We
finally.
wanted to run the little giant one last time, but the owners just don't think it's safe or clean enough to run that car out there. So it is a fast vehicle. We're going to go ahead and pull everything out of that thing and put it in Snow's truck. So we have 1,200 horsepower of electric fury in that thing. Anyway, we'll get you guys updated on some more stuff. Like, subscribe to our channel. Don't like us, that's fine too. Leave your comments below. We love to watch the comments, by the way. That section's on fire. Talk to you guys soon.